So you have a good reach forward. Your extension is pretty much right in front of your shoulder, or just slightly off the side, as it should be. Your left hand may enter the water just a tad bit earlier than it needs to. That's a really minor thing. Your head is a little high, and your hips and legs are a little low, and by little I mean very little. You're moving along well, so you're pulling strong. You can tell that. Rotation is good. Breathing is comfortable. When you turn to breathe, both your eyes are out of the water, and you really want that lower eye to be still in the water as you turn to breathe, ideally. So that would help you not lift your head quite as much as you are now when you turn to breathe. So underwater, it's like mostly a straight arm style of pulling, and you may be finishing the strokes a little early, so you have room to push through a little more. The kick looks very relaxed, that's fun. So here you get to see your hips and legs stay in the same line as your upper body, and they do. From this angle, the rotation is not as great, and I think that's because you're finishing the strokes early. So something we'll work on today is pushing through the finish of the stroke. Here you can see where your hands enter. So yeah, that left hand may be entering just a little wider than it needs to. So if you work on reaching slightly more forward on the entry on that arm, the right arm looks fine. But the points you're reaching. So this one just working on less of a head lift when you turn to breathe. It's better. So So still working on keeping the head low as I turn to breathe. That's good. Very good. So it's going to be a matter of finding, the perfect spot to get the pocket of air. Are you comfortable enough doing that? So here we're working on getting your left hand to enter a little more in front of your shoulder instead of off the side of your body. It's still off the side here. So here, trying to get the left arm to enter a little more in front of your shoulder as opposed to off the side of the shoulder. The reason I'm, picking this up is because it's causing a little bit of drag as the hand and arm rotate forward. All right, so that's better. Still wide here. Yeah, so something for you to definitely work on because you're pushing a little extra water every time it comes in wide and goes to the front. All right, so this one, I'm thinking about pushing the hands all the way through. Good. So previously we saw that on the underwater that your hand on both sides was sort of pivoting or rotating inwards towards your torso. Not too long after you took the stroke. Keep going.
What?
Keep going.
Back?
Yep. And that was because you were consciously brushing your thigh on the exit. When you brush your thigh, it can have a tendency to make you finish the stroke a little earlier than you need to. Definitely better. You don't have to do quite the exaggerated push flip at the finish. If that helps you concentrate on it, that's good. All right, one more, concentrating on the finish of the stroke. You're doing a better job here on your left hand entry as well. I don't know if you're thinking of that, but it certainly looks better. So that right sometimes does start to come up and finish a little short. But that one was good. That one was good.